I'll be reacting to the case study of Vanitas episode 10. I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped the hell up for this. Because honestly, this series has been on a hot streak lately. Oh, for a second I thought I was going to have a pristine and peaceful start, but never mind. Oh. Oh. I wonder what type of things they did to our boy. But, in saying that, I kind of like it because at least now it kind of shows us why Vanitas has a pretty dang warped perspective on things. I mean, already, geez. Usually, when it comes to animes, it takes like around 3 to 4 minutes for an episode to grab me, especially as someone who's attempting to watch all the non-sequel, non-spin-offs. But this episode just did it in like the first few seconds, which gotta tip my cap. Because this series, the most impressive thing about it is it just keeps on doing that type of thing consistently. I always get joy seeing an annoying run like that. Man, the singer of the opening has such a dang smooth voice too. I mean, how can I not love this series? Just it was his style from like start to finish. Especially the final bit on the opening. Usually some openings just to rev up near the end. But this series does like the opposite with its opening, and it works in its own way too. I mean, like a oh man. I'm surprised it didn't have a much more vicious greeting. Part of me is thinking that our boy's being sarcastic. Yeah, he's definitely. Oh man. I just love how Dr. Morris is completely over the top. But then again, it wouldn't be this series of that over the top moments like that. Oh, that's actually a pretty smart way of diffusing the situation, though. Damn, I just love the cold, surgeon-like mentality that I've always got. Yep. Yes! And now I love that zero chill bit about our boy. Woo-wee. Okay, that guy looks pretty dangerous. I mean, I guess my guess is they'd have to be because I just all right, cool. I actually do hope Roland can keep his composure here. Whew, good thing our boy knows how to operate this dude like a fiddle. Why? I mean, I guess I can understand why you'd have a longer lifespan, but then your life would be on danger, though, too simultaneously. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable there. Quite the perspective there. The thing is, though, it's his methods that are. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. The thing is, unless someone needs to maintain their ethics, though, because if they don't, they just go off completely off the deep end of that point. Oh. I mean, considering how the experimentation didn't sound pleasant one, but I am glad the children were taken away. It's a shame they couldn't finish off the job and killing the dude. This dude, you can't even say like the obvious sarcasm from her boy. Oh man. Oh, oh my. You can tell that Noah and the others are just trying to control themselves not to figuratively make Mora's head roll into the ground. And our boy's the same way, with the way he's closing his eyes, making that look. Hmm. Whoa. At least now I know that there's someone behind the scenes operating the man's figurative strings, so to speak. Ooh, man, that's gonna get that. Oh man. But hey, at the very least, they know that he's collaborating with someone, so that's better than operating off of absolutely nothing. How does Morrow sleep with himself at night? Hmm. And you know what I find interesting about Morrow? Aside from being completely unethical, the dude doesn't even try to ask Vanitas what his actual name is. He just calls him by. Yeah, no, it just put things into deeper shit now. I mean, I gotta admit though, that's pretty damn gutsy though. Because just one wrong move. Yo, it's like no one read my mind because I was even thinking too. That Moore was a bastard for not even trying to ask Vanitas what his actual name is. Pretty brave coming from a guy who's pinned right now. Yo, that was smooth. I wonder if that individual has something to do with Noah's past. Oh, snap. I'm assuming the little friend's gonna be gargantuan. Because of that, there is no way something little can cause that much damage. So that reinforced a door. Oh, oh my. It looks like he hit a nerve there. Aww. Although that's a really great scene though, because it gives Vanitas a lot of depth now, just seeing how he has major regrets in his past. Kind of reminds me of how some of the beasts in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood actually look like. Oh man. Hey, I mean, at least it wasn't Roland Noe or our boy getting consumed by that creature. Hmm. Quite the fitting name for it too. I would at least hope it has a weakness. Oh, okay. At the very okay. I mean, yeah, that looks bad, but at least it didn't draw blood on him. So it could have been worse. Hmm. Even if it worked too late, I don't think that would. Huh. I wonder what the kid meant by that. Unless the whole situation. Well, that's actually a shocker. Oh, but then again, yeah, they kind of did establish this a few episodes ago too. Like when he wanted to save that girl, but it was already too late to save that girl, and he was only able to save the other family members. So I do like that because that event from a few episodes ago is giving this specific episode a lot more weight too. Okay, that's pretty fucking wild, but slick. Damn, he's got balls of steel. I mean, hey, they won't know till they try. You might as well tempt it. Hell yeah. Like I said, I don't like it when people bow mouth their ball like that. You know what I like about these last few sequences too? We saw our boy emotionally struggle, and it took Noah to give him some emotion. Well, I wouldn't say emotional encouragement, but a bit of an emotional push for him to get it together. It is a pretty dang nice sequence altogether because of that. I just love the sack-worthy confidence of Noah there. I mean, they have pulled off a lot of shit together. God, I mean, Studio Bones went all out. Jeez, especially with like the coloring, how fluid their hair looks. I thought last week was like absolutely fantastic, but this episode's just on a whole nother level. At least visually so far. Yes. Oh no, this is what I love to see. Seeing it all just come together. Yeah, so from the way he was breathing for a bit. I mean, hey, they won. So that shit, Arbo looks like he just barely survived from like almost drowning. Lady Luck, it just happened to shine on them in that specific moment. At least that's how I interpret them surviving. And they're smarts too, and actually attacking from the inside. I mean, hey, they saved the kid, though. That's at least a win. Oh. You know, considering all the shit that Noe and Vanitas went through, I am surprised it's still had enough stamina to actually run while the lab was being destroyed. That's pretty dang impressive fitness there. Oh. I actually like this bit of character movement for Roland here. Whereas he's not willing to care for vampire children. And that's substantial because considering when he first introduced, you didn't see the positive qualities of vampires. That is a nice change within the span of a few episodes. Aww. Oh. Well, then who could have any doubts in him? Let's hope if they do ever meet again under the sun, it's in a much more peaceful context. I actually wouldn't mind seeing Noah and Roland have a nice, fun, comedic conversation. Yo, this guy looks like he's filled with edge. I'm assuming that's going to piss Olivier off. Yep. He's making the... Oh, never mind. Oh, man. Though, that's... Well, I get the feeling Roland wouldn't give a shit if that happened. That actually is a wonderful sight to see. I actually like this, seeing a character actually now look at those teachings that he went through and now seeing that assumption or what they were taught is wrong. I was like that type of stuff. Oh. Or it's more like the case that Roland's just opening his eyes into how life actually is, how not everything is black and white. Not it's realizing that all of yes, he knows that there's a good amount of vampires that are bad, but some of them are good. Kind of like in real life, not all people are of a certain group are going to be good or bad. There's always your good and bad apples. The thing is, that's a burden that Roland wanted to carry, though. Even like the water, it looks hella scenic there. Kind of makes me want to swim in it. Makes me wonder if he has. It might be a deeper reason for that, because for all we know, Vanitas might have some indirect involvement with the situation involving the curse bearers too. It might not be that simple. Especially when especially when 71 told Vanitas that you just don't want anyone else to die. That, I don't know. I just felt that has more implications than meets the eye. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking too. It could be, actually. But on the positive side, and Vanitas seeking salvation for himself, it leads to salvation for a lot of other people. That explained the title of the episode. Gotta say, it was pretty dang fitting. But, yeah, I gotta say, it's an interesting case of just sweet irony, because, yeah, you can interpret it as, yeah, maybe it could be selfish of Vanitas of wanting to find salvation for himself by helping out other people. The end result's still good nonetheless. Other people are being helped out. It may not be like the purest of intentions, but if it gets results, I think that's what matters the most at the end of the day. But no, I gotta say, this episode was amazing. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because, for one, it had a lot of plot progression. We find out a bit more of Vanitas' past. We find out how his relationship with Moro was, and it was a pretty damn shit That Moro bastard is just a devious motherfucker. I understand why they couldn't kill him off, though, because they needed to interrogate him for information. But damn, I really wanted to see his head roll, and I wouldn't have blamed Roland if he had pulled it off. And in addition to that, I love how it builds tension for Roland, too, because it's like Olivier implies that Roland's going to be in deep shit. So it has a bit of emotional stakes, too. That's why I thought this episode did a lot. Oh, it's that creepy fucker again. And that's life. It's full of inconveniences. Oh, shit. Well, now that's how you fucking do. Oh, okay, I guess I should have realized it should have been him, though, because usually when they have major villains in series, they try to introduce the major villain first, so that when they finally do show up, it doesn't feel like an asshole. It's like a twist. It's like, oh, so they've been in front of our noses all this time. So that is some amazing writing from the episode. And you know what? I was going to rate an 8 out of 10, but I'm going to bump it up to, 9 out of 10. I'm going to bump it up to a 9.5 out of 10 because that last bit, it elevated it to other levels for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now, in saying that, aside from the nice twist ending, you gotta admit, the action bits were pretty nice. While, yes, they were short, I'm of the opinion of short and sweet is better than long and drowned out any day of the week. So I thought narratively the episode was pretty dang good because it felt like something important was happening in each and every moment. And from a character standpoint, you got a lot because Noe and Vanitas, you can see them bond when they were earnestly enjoying each other's company, when they were laughing after they saved the boy. It was a really nice scene. And we get characterization for Vanitas. We get to learn the fact that aside from having a dramatic past, we see the absolute scorn he has for Maru. And simultaneously, we see his composure because he keeps himself in check. Hell, you see Noe and Roland struggle to keep themselves in check more than Vanitas. And Maru didn't do anything directly to Noe or Roland. Yeah, Vanitas is the one who should be absolutely esteemed. But what was most impressive is, you saw despite all this, Vanitas kept his emotional composure from start to finish. That was probably the most impressive thing for me in the whole episode. And that's what I love. And plus, seeing our boy Vanitas have that emotional baggage just makes him immensely more interesting. And I love Vanitas' bravery straight up. Seeing like his gambler mentality, willing to risk it all to save a kid, instead of taking like the potentially safer route of escaping, was pretty damn fucking boss. I loved it. That's what the and then Roland, he had the most character development this arc. Actually willing to go as far as helping out the kid that was saved and doing everything for Vanitas and to know it so that things can be handled much more gracefully was also pretty nice. It actually made him much more lovable. And especially the fact when Roland told Olivier straight up that he saw something wonderful when he saw both Vanitas and Noe laughing together. That was actually really dang sweet. I was like, man, going in when they first introduced Roland, I was like, you know what? He looked like a cool dude. But I didn't think I'd love him this much. So credit to the episode. And so continuing to surprise me that way. And that's what I thought every single character. Oh, and then Moro. Even though Moro was a sack of shit, he's an interesting sack of shit, I gotta say. With the way he wasn't even using our boy's name. And I love how even Noah commented on that, too. Because I was even noticing that while I was reacting. I was like, wait, this fucker ain't even trying to ask for Vanitas' name. He's just calling him straight up 69. And I found 71 intriguing. Even though we saw small bits of him talking to Vanitas also made him immensely interesting, too. That's why I thought there were multiple bits of great characterization and great character growth sprinkled in throughout the episode. And where do I start? The visuals were great. Like the fight sequences, even though they were short, they were fucking amazing. And you can tell that Studio Bones channeled in their Full Metal Alchemist in them because the animation for the Curse Bearer this week definitely reminds me of the animation style they utilized whenever they animated I think it was a homunculus in the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood anime. It looks so damn similar. And that's something I absolutely adore because I was like, yeah. Probably Bones didn't do it on purpose because the series is based off the manga, but damn. It definitely felt similar in like aesthetics and like the coloring and the rendering. Like seriously, you take the Curse Bearer character design and you put it in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and honestly, you'd probably be able to fool anyone that hasn't completely watched Brotherhood. Like let's just say they've watched like 10 or 20 episodes of that series, and if they watched up to this episode of this series, they'd probably straight up be thinking, man, this thing from Full Metal Alchemist? Like, that's how much it gave me those vibes, but in a good way, though, because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of my favorite animes of all time, so anything that can remind me of that is a freaking good watch. And in addition to that, the voice performances were great. I mean, my goodness. You can tell Vanicia's voice actor, he had a damn fun job. And I freaking adored it. Same with Roland's voice actor, too. I loved him, his voice performances. Oh, the music was amazing. It definitely, again, y'all know how I said a few weeks ago, some of the early episodes gave me some like Fate Zero vibes because it is Yuki Kondra composing the music. This week, it gave me Madoka Magica vibes. And I mean that in like the best possible way because I absolutely adore that series too. So I got to give credit towards the people in charge of making the music. It sounded awesome. It made even like the most calmer moments in the episode feel a lot more grandiose. And that's why I thought the episode was great to the point I have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. And that's how I justify the rating that I'm going to give it. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe, and I will see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 11. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.